Oops. Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? Sorry I'm a little late. Granddaughter's still awake. And then Jeff Riddle made it sound like there was a major emergency, so I had to see what that was. Awesome that they get to meet. Him and Craig. Hey, John, Dorinda, Rocksteady. Good to see y'all this evening. The link if any of y'all want to join me. Yeah, Riddle in Louisiana. Bet he's enjoying that warm weather. Or he may be having a heat stroke. I don't know. People up north can't handle the heat here. We can't handle the cold and they can't handle the heat. Yeah. So I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. It seems to keep happening here. My 3-year-old granddaughter, presents just keep popping up. So I got toys everywhere. If I don't roll on them, we're good. Break a hip or something. Dorinda left. Night, Dorinda. John, are you still here? Nobody's here. Okay, well, I'll just talk. The past a few days, I've been mentioning someone taking over the Texas electric grid, and I found out who it is. So I have been researching them, and it's pretty interesting. They are actually nationwide. Craig and Jeff are talking to you. That's awesome. Are you going to get to see them too? That'd be cool if all three of y'all could meet up. Yeah. And Shane did his first show and looked like he was struggling a little, so hopefully I helped him calm down some. Poor Shane. Hey, D-Dog. I don't know if anybody's in here. You want to come up? I'll put it again. It's Shane's sister. She's too cute. I'm sure you gentlemen noticed that. She's a sweet person. does remind me a lot of Laura. Laura likes to lift weights. She's got a lot of body muscle too. And growing up with those big brothers, she's pretty tough. Really missing Gigi, but I'm glad she's enjoying family and her granddaughter. I know she's just ecstatic about that. I've been playing with my granddaughter all day. Well, not all day. Been doing a lot of research too. Yeah, I bet she is having fun. I think the last text she sent me, they were fixing to bake something or baking the turkey. Took a nap. She's getting wore out. Now she sees what it's like having a granddaughter around. D-Dog, I think I saw a comment on Shane's show, but I didn't quite catch it. Hope it was something good that happened. Christmas is over. It's time to get this thing going. We gotta all get to work. I'm glad we got a lot of good men up there doing what they can. Women too. Women are really on it, trying to stop the nonsense. At the same time, I think we need to concentrate on how we're going to build it back because it's going to take a long time. Okay. I've been telling my sons they better do what they can to get strong, get mindful. When we were at my mom's for Christmas, she was going on about family being there for family and all the way down the line, and they were agreeing, so hopefully they understand it's going to take everybody working together. If you don't have families, get to know your neighbors. Family doesn't have to be blood. Family by choice. Kind of what I call it. I have 2 friends here that we've been friends for 40 years plus, and they are definitely family. Except one of them, it's hard to talk to right now because she's kind of out there with agreeing with everything that's going on. It's hard to know what to say to her. Well, while I'm here by myself, I am going to mention some other channels. There is North Shore Preparedness. He's up in Canada and he really needs some help right now. I saw somebody, well, I mentioned it on Hawk's channel and somebody else did also. And there's Ark Wildman Survival. He's a good one for foraging, and he has a Bible reading and study. There's some good channels out there. We all need to get together.
Dr. Captain Fingers here. There goes the neighborhood.
Yep.
There goes the neighborhood.
Right? Just fine, Twinkle Toes, the dancer.
Hey, that's not a bad thing.
What was that song? Private Dancer?
I thought the song was Men in Tights.
Oh.
Good old Mike. Oh, you ain't gonna believe what. Let me see if I can pull it up. Maybe I can pull it down and share screen and show you. Somebody off of Facebook apparently watches this, and he can't even remember who sent it, but yeah, you're gonna like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike was laughing so hard he couldn't hardly tell me about it.
Should I go get a Pop-Tart for this?
Yeah, probably. Get you one of them there virgin ones.
Was he okay with me being up there?
Oh, yeah, he thought that was perfect. He thought that was perfect.
You look like you were struggling a little.
Do what?
I'm sorry. You look like you were struggling a little, and I couldn't let that happen.
So does Mike know you're going to kill him yet?
Yes. He knows he's on my shit list.
Okay. Well, let's not keep it a secret.
GG.
Uh-oh.
Maybe what?
Oh, there he is.
Oh. Awesome. Hi, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Oh, Mike, I'm fixing to share that picture you sent me that you thought was so damn funny with the with everybody here. Once it comes through on my computer.
Hey, Red.
Thank you, Rock. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
we don't need online dreams. Thank you. Block. Oh, I almost got the wrong one again. Did I get it? Yep, I got it.
You didn't nuke the channel,
Yeah.
did you? Hey, Camo.
No, I didn't nuke the channel, and I didn't nuke anybody in my chat tonight.
Not yet.
Hey, Camo Carl. Yeah, not yet. Yes, Camo, we just saw that. I saw Jeff Riddle put up an emergency alert thing, and I said, "Oh no, what happened?" And him and Craig are there together.
Yeah.
It's too funny.
Felonies waiting to happen.
Hi, Monty. How are you doing?
Nanu.
Oh, there's
You're not old enough
John.
to remember that shit, mister.
You want to make a bet?
Hi, Monty. How are you doing?
How do you think I am?
Oh, there's
You're not old
John.
enough to remember that shit, mister.
You want to make a bet?
Hi, Monty.
So, who's got their YouTube on?
How do you think
John? You're not old enough.
One of you two.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Mine's muted. I remembered this
Hey,
time.
Sid,
What's up, brother Carl?
Mike,
Camo?
you're more than welcome to come up if you want to.
Shane, D Dog, Monty, Bonnie.
But we don't want to watch Shane kill you.
Liberty won't come up here. He's afraid I bite.
You're afraid of all of us.
Watching Riddle and Craig. Oh, that was funny.
I may need help.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my picture pulled up, Bonnie. Now what do I do? I need
Click
to put
share
it
screen.
on. Okay.
Hey, Rock.
Hey, Rock.
Liz
Good to
Grizz.
see you.
Yeah, you're not that far away
Ah.
from Craig, are you, John?
Here, hang on, Bonnie. I got a better idea.
I
Hang
hadn't been
on.
to his house, but I think about 40 minutes, somewhere up in there.
Yes, or you can email it to me.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, I forwarded it to you.
Oh,
Hey,
cool,
Mike.
Mike.
You can make me a
Sounds
sandwich because the best kind of sandwich is one that you don't have to make.
Hey, that big bowl of beans you were eating today sounded pretty good.
Man, that was the cornbread. I did the right amount of butter and cornbread in there with it. Oh, it's so good. And I didn't
Liz.
fix
Yeah.
too big of. I didn't fix too much of a bowl. It was just right. What's today's shirt there, Devil Dog? I love it.
Wait, I missed.
That's a whole lot of nines.
There you go.
Yep, I had to go to town, so I had to wear something appropriate.
So you tell me there's a chance.
I'm glad you came by, Gigi.
0.000000001.
Or
Gigi,
less.
you might as well come up.
Good show, Shane.
Well, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
it was. Good job, man.
Yeah, Mike said I set the bar too high. No. So now I'm really going to have to work to do something different.
You should be
Why-
used to being up there on the screen and stuff. Yeah, kind of acted a little bit nervous.
I was fine until I got a little tongue tied there when I went to introduce her, and I don't know, started fluttering and shit, and couldn't get my shit together. I thought, yeah, I better go check my blood pressure. So
Yeah.
then I was fine after I checked it. My
You know,
eyes just-
if you, Shane, if you would have just said squirrel, it would have helped you refocus.
like it does Gigi so well, yeah.
Yeah.
GG, get up here.
All right.
Yeah. Get up here, brat.
You have a
Oh
game with
my
the drunk
goodness.
kids, yeah, it's right up here.
Give us 5 minutes. Come on.
Come on, bring it.
Okay, guys, are y'all ready for this?
What's that?
Yeah, you're gonna love this. Mike sent this to me.
Thanks, Mike.
Nice.
Okay.
So is
share.
today's video a good one on United Spot?
It's always a good one.
I hadn't seen a bad one. They're pretty good.
I shared it. I just didn't get to watch it yet.
Yeah.
Gigi, don't leave yet. You got to see this picture. You'll like it.
Can y'all see it?
Shane on a shelf.
Ain't on the shelf. Yes, indeed.
Stick your face in there.
There's some bored ass people out there, isn't there?
Way too much free time.
Man.
Oh, that reminds me. I got a picture I can send to you, D-Dog.
Gigi, there's a pretty good chance we'll be on here in an hour. Just saying. You want to see the Liz wants to see the tights. No, you don't.
I'm rooting for you, Shane. That's we're not gonna let that happen.
Yep.
I'll back you up.
Shane on a shelf.
It's almost like shit on a shingle, isn't it?
No, I'm sure they don't taste anything alike.
That's probably true. TJ Katz. Is that the TJ from over there at Prepping?
And Liberty. Hi, TJ.
Huh.
Or
Liz, yes, I do, Shane. No, you don't.
hi, Lisa. Shift kicker. Liz. It's good to see all y'all.
Hey, everybody in chat.
I don't remember seeing Liz.
Hi,
Was Liz on the
everyone.
show, Bonnie?
Yes, she was at your show.
Okay.
I think all of the mods were there pretty much.
Yeah,
From what
They
I
went to
saw.
all come see the train wreck.
I know Bella
No, we all
lives.
came to back you.
Yeah,
I tell you, I had to break out the big guns, that's for sure. I knew the guys would like it. She's a pretty girl.
Yes.
I just feel sorry for her husband because she's not only pretty, she's smart. That's a dangerous combination.
Yep.
That's what I used to say about old Christy Nome, she's pretty and then she starts speaking, you can hear she's pretty damn smart. I felt sorry for her husband.
Well, I sent her enough information that she can actually take back Mount Rushmore from the federal government. So I'm
Well, let's
waiting to
hope
see
she
if
does.
she's going to be someone of action.
I hope she does.
Hmm.
I know she sure fights the government
Hi,
hard.
Mike. Good to
going
see
on, Mike?
you.
Hello, y'all.
How are you?
Hey, John, John,
Sorry, I,
Mike?
D Dog, Monty, Shane, Bonnie.
What up, brother?
Hello. You had to
just
mention
enjoying
Elf on the
holidays.
Shelf.
How about you? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That was sent to me by one of our viewers on Facebook. They made that up.
There's one. There's a different. There's a different one. I sent Devil Dog though.
Yeah, it looks just like this. Little elf on the shelf on a copier, and then Joe Biden's face shows up. He's bare ass in the copier.
Nice.
I was gonna enlarge it. Okay.
That's nice. I like that.
I'll hold it up again.
D Dog, send that to me. I want to send it to my brother.
Okay,
He'll
let me
love it.
enlarge it. Okay, honey, I'm coming.
Yeah, hold that right there just a second. I'll just take a picture of it. My brother will love this.
That is great.
I can send it to you in your email, Shane.
Got it. My brother don't know how to do email.
I'll mute for a minute. I'm sure you gentlemen can find something to talk about.
So I got another one. It's the you know about him replacing his dog for another dog, right?
Yeah.
Champ, I think his name was. So it's a German Shepherd, and it says, "I don't always bite the big guy." Just kidding. Yes, I do.
Uh,
Oh.
it's awful quiet, boys. It's awful quiet.
How's that sandwich?
Here, Bonnie, put that.
I
on
already
the
ate it. It was good.
That was quick.
Bonnie, put this on
Yeah,
the big
I didn't
screen.
mess around. I was hungry.
I think Bonnie stepped away.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
there she is.
there she is.
Back it
My
up.
brother had a shirt made like this.
Yeah.
God dang it. Here, let me get this over here where
Your green
I don't know why-
screen's kind of
Yeah.
yeah. Now it's showing. I like that. Edited by CNN. I didn't know a green screen would mess with the phone screen part of it.
well the camera on there is what does it. When you take the camera away from it, it jacks with the screen because it can't portray it behind you.
I see.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see Craig and Jeff?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm
What
glad
are they
Jeff
doing?
finally got a hold of Craig. Jeff's down there with Craig.
Oh, really?
You're gonna hook up with him, right, John?
More than likely. Tomorrow, or the next day.
That's
I
cool.
think Craig said. He's got my number. He'll let me know.
I wondered where he was going. 'Cause it looked like he was going back down to Florida on that road he was on.
Yeah. I called
When did
Craig
he
about
leave? Ride his motorcycle? Last
No, he's in the
one I
car.
saw, he was standing next to his motorcycle.
Him and his wife were in the car.
Yeah, they left early this morning. 16 hours.
They got from Michigan to freaking Louisiana that quick.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Memphis,
Yeah,
Tennessee
yeah.
is only 12 hours from here.
He said
It's,
he left.
it's almost the same amount of time as it takes me to leave Pleasanton and get to Cincinnati, Ohio. 15 hours. That's pulling a trailer. But he left.
It'd take me
Yeah.
It'd take me at least 32 hours, if not longer, to get to Louisiana.
Where Craig lives, he's
Wow.
under 6 hours to Memphis, Tennessee. So it's not a bad drive.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome that they met up. And Mike, and did you see Gigi's comment? She was, oh, sure, Mike comes up here.
I'll jump over on Gigi too. I've been on Gigi's once before. When she first got started, I know I jumped on hers once before.
Okay.
I don't really do much late at night. I just wanted to support Shane tonight. I thought he did an awesome job, and
He sure did.
He
Yeah, I
did.
did.
it was a pretty cool conversation.
He never heard a word. He was so busy slobbering over my sister. He never heard a damn thing anybody said.
Did you
She
say
is
anything, Shane?
beautiful.
Yeah. Not worth listening to, I know.
Shane, your mic must have been messed up. I didn't hear a word you said on the show.
I was
I
froze.
had a,
I did
I
hear
had a
the
good
part where you said
conversation
I did hear the part where you said where the looks went.
Yeah, I think everybody heard that one.
I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Jody. Good to see you. Bella.
Well, I'll bounce out of here in case somebody else wants to jump up. But just wanted to say Merry Christmas to y'all. Have a wonderful holiday season, and great job, Shane. I'm gonna jam out of here. So
Merry Christmas, Mike.
Same to you.
Happy New Year's.
I do
Good
Have
to see
fun,
you.
Mike.
have plenty of room.
yeah,
If you
I gotta
wanna
go hang out with the kid. I gotta go hang out with the kids. So I just wanted to jump
Give
on
me
here
a
and say hello
hug.
to everybody.
Well,
All right,
thank you
we'll do.
for,
See you
uh,
guys.
All right. See you,
Thank you
Mike.
for showing up.
Yep, no problem. Later, guys.
Thanks for your help, man.
Take care.
He'll probably have a song in the background, but he'll be tending to that boy too. Getting
Yeah.
him for bed.
Okay, since y'all are not going to talk, I'm going to blab my butt off. So I have been researching our new owners of the Texas electric grid, and they are called Calpine. And if you start researching into that, it is actually nationwide. Sounds like a new energy thing that was started about 15 years ago.
Conglomerate.
You know, it calls itself, let me get my notes. I'm not going to sit here and sound like an idiot.
No, Bonnie, go ahead.
I'm like
What's new,
Shane.
right?
D-Dog's pick.
I have 3 pages of notes. This is the most interesting part. It's Fortune 500. That's what it calls itself. Company. And then you can go to www.calpine.com, and the CEO, Washington, D.C., Thad Hill, president and CEO of Calpine, is the new chair of the Electric Power Supply Association Board of Directors following his election at the board's annual spring meeting Tuesday, April 27th, 2021, with a 1-year position. This company became private 2018, but it connects to, is an affiliate of Energy Capital Partners and a consortium of other investors, including Access Industries Incorporated and Canada Pension Planning. Canada Pension Plan Investing Board. Isn't that interesting? And they have companies in Delaware. It all starts with Calpine. There's a fuels corporation. There's a generating company, Geysers Company, Gilroy 1 and 2. The first one, the fuels company, is in California, and the rest of them are in Delaware. And something is in New Jersey. I'll get it all together one of these days. That's just the beginning.
Bonnie, zoom in on D-Dog's pic, please.
Alrighty.
Oh, no. Now what's he?
He's got a couple more storm poopers there doing something.
Are they fighting over the toilet?
The
Trying to-
bathroom duty.
Yeah, looks like they're cleaning it.
Oh, okay.
Remember the movie Spaceballs? Mel Brooks. We're coming the desert.
Dang it. There's another one.
There, yep.
Don't move the chat.
It just
That's what Lisa said a minute ago. She says, not to nuke her again, pretty much.
Lisa, I'm really going to try not to. I'm so sorry. I can't believe it. Just wiped out every chat she had. Well, yeah, I can, because when you block the user, it's
Yeah, she said, okay, Bonnie, no booting tonight. LOL.
I want to know how she got back. Somebody said they were getting her back, and I don't see that option.
D-Dog did the thing.
another mod can come in and unhide them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
When I
Yeah.
was setting up on Hawk's panel, I tried to nab a bot, and Bella or someone else went to go and get him too, and I accidentally got Willie D. And I was like, "Oh, Willie, I'm sorry." And so Nicole Didi come to the rescue and got him and hit him.
Yeah.
Bonnie, did you
And
see
then
Liz's chat? Sorry, Bonnie, go ahead.
You're all right. No, and it happened. That same little accident happened again.
Yes, I did.
Again with me and Bella with Independent United Mini.
Fixing her right up.
Hey, Bella.
Whoops. There you go, Liz. I know she's like a pistol too.
Oh man, I'm telling you what,
Oh.
Bella and Liz, Q,
And Tracy.
Cashew, Gesundheit, and there was one more, wasn't there, Bella? And Nicole Didi and someone else. There's about 4 or 5 of them. I know they're quick. They're real quick. That's all I'm saying.
Half the time, Liz and Tracy get them before I even see them. And I went back and unblocked them just so I could see what they said to get blocked, and I'll reblock them. What the hell? I mean, they come up, they're already blocked. And I'm like, what the hell? They got quicker service than I do or something. Or it shows
Yeah.
up quicker on the phone.
Marco's wife, Nicole Panovich, she's quick too.
I know the other night on LW, I don't know why I kept seeing the bot before anybody else, and So I kept zapping them, and Tracy was all, "Look at you." And I said, "I like getting them."
Liz, is your spell check off? We have magic pillars. I don't know what a pillar is. That's one of them words you got to figure out what it really means. What do they call that? Boulder Dash?
Oh, there's some people that spell my name with a Y at the end instead of an E.
Yours is Monte.
Maybe
Bella.
she's still enjoying. Maybe Liz is
Monte.
still enjoying the eggnog.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Oh, you got Bella in there too. Good.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about them bots now. You got two of the
Nope.
best in the country right there.
Unless
I didn't
Bella
realize
starts
she
falling
was
asleep. There was only one time that I was quicker at the draw than Bella, and it was just once. And that's because she was starting to fall asleep. She was tired.
She's just enjoying just the nog. Yeah. To hell with the eggs. Just drink the whiskey.
D-Dog, I saw you say something in LW's chat.
Yeah, me
What'd
too.
you do today?
I don't know.
Got more affidavits or something like that, huh?
Yeah.
Another- yeah. Who you beating
Night
up
shift
now?
kicker.
Everybody.
Good night, Chicken.
That's a big
Yay.
affidavit.
Yep. And I've been on the phone the last couple days pretty much with my tax guy. And the tax forms that you use are the same ones you were supposed to use in 2010 for this year.
Really?
Yep.
That sounds odd.
Well,
Why?
it's this year's, but you have the same pattern of tax forms because they undid so much stuff when Sleepy Joe started signing stuff. Took us back to those loopholes from 2010, which means if you have a W-2, W-4, or 1099, that you file them on a 708 form because it's not income, it's compensation or a gift. And you can have up to $5 million on the 708 form, and it's all tax exempt. Everyone knows that, right?
How much?
5 million.
God.
I'll take that.
Totally tax exempt. You can have up to $5 million on it.
So, in other words, no one has to pay taxes on their stimulus.
The stimulus money, I think, is coming on a W-3, which is considered income.
Mm-hmm. It's a lesser form of a 1099, isn't it?
No, it's a lesser form of a.
I've only ever known W-2 and W-4. I've never heard of W-3. So.
1040 EZ or something, maybe?
Well, like on a 1099.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
Let me get
Employment.
it. But
Yeah. Yeah, this is just one of them from 2020. But it says non-employee
Wow.
compensation. It's not
Right.
income.
what
Doesn't anyone ever read their papers?
I don't fill them out. I don't do them.
I was going to say, keep your information covered.
I do bookkeeping, and I have not seen that paper. I'm trying to. I don't know what I did. There we go.
He doesn't like
I've
being
got
on
the
Front
whole-
Street.
I lost my chat and everything.
It's
Ah,
still there.
there it is.
Well, it's
Okay. I got it. I made the whole thing's big screen, the whole.
Did you just hit the power button and turn the computer back on or what?
No,
Oh,
I don't know what I hit, but it just made everything huge except no chat.
Yeah, Shane, I'll see if my accountant will come onto Liberty Warrior and teach everyone how to do their taxes properly.
well, I bought a
that'd
book
be-
a while back and I quit doing it. And I'd quit doing taxes before I even got that book. I just quit doing them altogether. And when I do have to fill it out, NA on everything and put exempt on the bottom and send it in. I don't even sign it. And then if somebody else comes up with one that's signed, it's not my signature. So whoever signed the damn thing, when it goes to court, whoever's sitting there and says, yeah, we seen him sign it or we signed it for him, it's illegal already. Well, so are taxes, but I've already got their ass.
Yeah, but the 708 form, you know, you can take up to $5 million in deductions. You know, I call it deductions, but it's actually, you know, your compensation or your gift.
Bot Bonnie or whoever wants to nail it.
It's gone.
They got it.
Go ahead,
Okay.
D-Dog. Go
Thank
ahead.
you,
I'm listening.
Wise.
Yep. And, you know, even though people consider it income, it's not in the federal level. It's only income in your state level.
Yep, that's it. And a lot of people don't realize, did you know your state income tax, they don't even basically base it off anything except the federal income tax? Because I called them, I said, where in the hell did you come up with this number? They said, well, we just take a percentage of your federal. I said, the federal is wrong. You need to start over. That was 3.5 years ago because I'd done some big demo jobs and got paid a little bit of money. And I said, no, that shit's wrong. I ain't paying it. And then I had a bunch of 1099s that I didn't sign because they was paying. I went to work for them as a consultant, so they was paying me a wage. And then all my all the compensations I'd get for getting the jobs, they give me 10% of net. They was sending me a 1099. Well, by law, you can't be a vendor and an employee at the same time. So I didn't sign the 1099s. And I said, I won't sign them. Well, they sent it to the state anyway, and the state signed them for me. Wrong. That ain't going to fly.
That ain't gonna work.
No.
Whoa.
They got to eat $480,000 that year.
So y'all have to pay state taxes up there?
What, in Michigan?
In Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah, we do
When
too.
we,
Yeah.
when we get our W-2s, there's nothing under the state boxes.
It's all federal.
It's all federal.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. And if you're a vet, you don't have any taxes to pay in Texas. That's
Yeah, I
why I
think-
usually go
yeah.
down to Texas and buy my groceries because there's no tax on groceries. And then during the first of school year, you can go over there and even your clothing has no taxes,
Yes.
even for adults.
No tax day. Yep.
In
Yeah.
Michigan, we have no tax on food.
Yeah, and see, Tennessee's the same way. Or it used to be. I don't know if it still is. Oklahoma, they have a tax on everything. You take a shit, they're going to tax you.
They tax us
tried-
here. Food is one tax, and like clothing, and auto parts, whatever. It's higher.
Yep.
Wow. Ours is the same all the way across the board. 7.25, I think.
That's
No.
low.
That is
I'm
low.
sorry. I think it's up to 8.
That's low.
Yeah, ours went up to 9.25 now. It just went
It's
up.
Ours is
That's sales tax?
8.
No, that's actually what she's talking about is the state tax is what she's talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
The sales tax
When
is,
you go-
go ahead, Bonnie.
That's what it is, the sales tax.
Our sales tax is 10.5%.
Holy crap.
Wow.
What is that? Mini California?
They trying.
Because theirs is what, 13%?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you guys know as business owners, look at the damn bullshit taxes we get every year. You got an LLC tax, a C corp tax, a tax. My bookkeeper, she's always sending me stuff. Hey, we got to pay this, we got to pay that. This is due, this is that. I'm like,
No.
why do I have to
And-
pay something that's my own business?
Well, that's like we had a property tax, then you have personal property tax. You had to pay
Yep.
taxes on everything in your house. It's like, for one, you haven't been in my house. You don't even know if I have a refrigerator, so how the hell you tax me on it?
Right.
So now they've dropped. Oklahoma was one of the last two that had it, and Oklahoma finally dropped it. But the exact amount that my personal property tax was disappeared, my property tax went up that much. I said, yeah, it's still crooked. I said, that's an implied tax.
Mm-hmm.
That means it has to be a privilege to get it. It is not a privilege to bust your ass every day of your life to pay for your friggin' home. That is,
No.
That's not a privilege.
Well, what they're doing is they're violating the 13th Amendment with forced servitude.
Yep, that's exactly right. And that book I have tells it all.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What
I said,
about
there's
the
only
book?
three taxes.
What about the book from Carl Miller having to do with taxes?
I haven't dug into that.
Did you just do that, Bonnie?
Yeah, it starts
Did I-
at page
Where's it?
48.
Or is that my computer?
What did I
You went
just do?
You just went dark mode on it on StreamYard. Okay. So welcome to Windows 11, everybody. It
Good
automatically
thinking.
done it. I didn't go into settings this time.
I'll take my Windows 3.1 over this Windows 10 that I have any day.
Oh man. I'll trade
Yeah, I
you.
got 10, but
I've got 10.
It went to dark mode, contrast mode and stuff, made it all dark instead of white, and then it just went right back to white. And I'm like, okay.
I like the best one I ever had was Windows 7. It did everything I wanted to, never give me a lick of trouble.
I
Well,
was just fixing to say that.
Windows 7 had that easy button where if you wanted to run something in 98 SE, all you do is click it and it would run it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You get that USB for a 3.5-inch drive and it'll automatically transfer those files over to 98 SE.
Yep. And it had in the hard drive, it also had a backup in case your computer went down. It automatically reboot it with a brand new system.
Yep.
Right.
That was the last year they did that.
Yes.
Now you got to go buy a $200 CD, which, some people's laptops don't cost that. Now this one did because this is a gaming computer, but I wanted it for the digital shit in it.
Well, you get Windows 10 for free now.
Right.
Mine doesn't even have a disk.
This
You
drive
get
mine
Windows
don't either.
11 for you get Windows 11 for free too, but all the bugs ain't worked out. I just proved it right there. I've
Well,
never
they
had
say
one
there's
just
a lot of
glitch.
problems with 11.
Oh yeah, Alan don't like it. He's already did the remote team viewer thing on mine. He goes, "Yeah, I hate it."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to buy a.
Keep
external
doing the updates
drive.
on it.
Yeah,
I ended up buying an external drive for my DVDs, so my sublimation printer I could upload all my sublimation stuff on it on my other computer that's over there. So that way I could do my T-shirts, my cups, my mugs, and all that crap. So,
You make T-shirts?
yeah.
Huh.
I'll send you an email of the cups I just got through with.
I would say
put them in the store.
I would say make a custom one and send it to old Potato Head, but he ain't even worth the shirt.
No.
I was starting to get drowsy and doze off, Bonnie, and then all of a sudden when I opened my eyes, that's when it turned dark screen around the thing, and I'm like, Bonnie just do that, or is that mine? Yeah, well, there's
So
some other
Shane,
little
He
glitches.
felt,
how many
It's done.
external hard drives do you need?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh, I could use a couple of them for sure.
uh,
I only got
What was
1,
the-
2,
Oh,
3.
there's more.
Yeah,
I got-
there's the blue ones.
I got 3 laptops and a PC here.
Aren't the blue ones like 4 terabytes?
Yeah, 4
I remember-
terabytes each. They have every single affidavit that I have found that's signed, and we've designated them for who they're all going to, and we're working on putting together the claim on each of those.
and what do you
Nice.
call that?
What was that,
I need to
Bonnie?
get me one of those. What do you call those?
External hard drives?
Yeah. Thank you. I keep forgetting to put that on my list.
I need to come up with a different USB splitter block because the plug-in that goes into the side of the USB port right here, if it barely even moves, that. Okay, so I got my mic and my mouse plugged into that 7-port USB block, but the one right where it plugs into the side of the laptop, you just barely move it, and it'll mute me, shut down my camera and everything. That's what happens when you buy cheap. The USB splitter is what I'm talking about. I got it off of eBay for $14.
Dang.
Yeah, I think Alan's. I don't know how many slots his is, but he paid $45 for his.
Bonnie, I
Hey, Ark
texted you.
Wildman Survival.
I texted you.
Hey,
my
Ark
picture.
Wildman. I'm sorry, Shane.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I was just telling Ark Wildman hello. He's a pretty good channel to watch too and follow.
So I've never
I
heard of him.
mentioned him
Oh yeah,
when I was
he's pretty
talking to
good.
myself for 30 minutes. I mentioned Ark Wildman as one of the good channels to go to.
Grab his link, somebody. I've never heard of him.
Yep,
I'd like to
he's
check him
good.
What's his
Down to
part?
earth, and it's just real good, real good people.
Yep. If you want to know anything about foraging, he's got it. And he does a church service and
Yep.
scripture reading, poem night.
Kind of reminds me a little
Pretty
bit
good.
like Pappy, you know.
Yes.
Just yeah. I actually seen Pappy come in on Lazarick Homestead's chat Christmas day before yesterday I can't remember. This last 48 hours been ran together. And I said hi to him and everything. It'd been a while.
That's good. I've been missing him.
Yeah.
You're muted, D-Dog.
Well, that's
Yep.
cool.
I dropped a link for you, John, in private.
Thank you. Got it.
The flag is cool, Shane.
Put it up on screen. All of them. Just some of the stuff I'm working on. Please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I sounded kind of demanding, so I thought I'd better say please. I'll say spank you when you're done.
Being that you guys are internet husband and wife and spell your last names differently.
Well, neither one wants to commit.
Right. Saves on taxes. It's plausible deniability for both of us.
Right? I mean, what does he have to gripe about?
I don't know. Maybe
Laura-
emails
Laura-
at 3:00 in the morning waking me up, or text. I don't know. I don't have much.
Okay, besides
Laura-
that,
Laura already calls him dad.
I know.
That's long
Well,
distance right there.
Okay,
I get what you're
let's dive
saying.
it back now. Y'all know it all.
There's only 6 hours between you and Bonnie, isn't it?
Mm,
A
Since he's
little
a
more
little
than
bit
that.
yeah, it's more than that
So
because
for-
it takes me 6 hours to get to Dallas, and she's 5 hours from Dallas, so it'd take me about 9.5, 10 hours to get down there.
So me and you can get to Dallas about the same time, Shane.
Yeah, you're not
It
far
takes
from
me
me.
about. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it takes me 6 or 7 hours to get on 69 and go straight south, and now I can be in Dallas in 6-7 hours.
Yeah,
Isn't there a way for
you
me
got
to-
all interstate.
Yeah,
Do what, Bonnie?
I was trying to get all three of them in one, but it's not going to let me.
Probably
Okay,
not.
what are you
it'll
doing?
take a minute.
Some stuff I'm
Shane wants
working
me to
on
share.
Oh, no problem.
for our store on Liberty Warrior Nation. I can do phone covers, mouse pads, hats, you name it.
I think Devil Dog changes his avatar pic every time he shuts down his camera.
One of my customers does all my advertising. They're one of those companies, caps and all. They make my shirts and caps stuff for work. Let me see if I have it.
That's cool. We have a sign shop, and she used to do T-shirts and
Yeah, it's in the
stuff,
house.
but she quit.
I think he
Now
said
she said
phone
all the-
covers, Liz.
Phone, bum. I could probably make you a bum cover.
Hey,
That's
My
just a
bum is
bum deal.
covered just fine.
Be more like a rat, but I guess it'd work.
So I have two customers that I barter with 100%. One of them is the printing company that does all of my advertisement, and the other one is my bookkeeper. She does all my
Oh.
taxes. I do her properties. She has 2 properties, so we do those, and it balances out.
I love barter system.
I do too.
Been doing it for my whole life.
Hmm.
You heard my story. 5 kids and 2 parents growing up in a 2-bedroom house.
Oh,
We didn't
yeah.
have no money. You
Yeah.
barter everything.
Yeah, we did too. I'm from a little country town in North Louisiana, and Daddy was the breadwinner, 5 kids. We did have a 3-bedroom house with 1 bathroom.
That's all we had. And it was a Jack
Yeah.
and Jill bathroom in
Yeah,
between the 2 bedrooms.
and my dad built the house. It's-
I used to barter myself out on the street corner. It'd be by the pound instead of the hour.
yeah.
Screen.
Monty,
chocolate
you're
cake.
silly.
Oh, for chocolate cake. I said it cleanly. Come on now.
Man,
And that's why I just talk normal. And if someone's mind goes bad, that's on them, not on me. I didn't do it.
That's what I'm saying, Shane. There's two or three times up on the prayer-a-thon, up on Hawk's panel, I'd start to say something, and the women, three of them, their minds would just go straight in the gutter, and I'm like,
Their heads
I
are like
heard.
bowling balls. They just stay there. Yeah, they just stay in the gutter.
So you know who the
Oh,
real troublemakers are, right?
That's right. Instigators.
It's not you,
Yeah.
Monty. It's them.
I know they keep blaming me. I'm like, y'all's
You
mine.
girls hear that?
I said it so cleanly that I could have said it in front of the Pope. And next thing you know, they're like blaming me for saying it.
It's funny how their minds are already in that bad place, though, right? Isn't that funny? It's like they're ahead of you. They
Yeah, they're
know.
hoping you'll say something bad. So they go,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I can't believe that.
Bella must have fell asleep. I only see Liz down there now. Oh, right on.
They look a lot better when you can zoom in more. I mean, the
You got
color is
You got a
Spot
bot,
on.
Bonnie. Or
I got good
Chat.
mods.
yeah, them mods done zapped it.
They'll get it.
That was Lisa. She was all over that one.
How much are those mugs?
We really haven't priced them yet. They're 12 ounce. They're going to be competitive with everybody
Yeah.
else.
Hurry up and send me one before you price them.
Yeah, no shit.
No,
hey,
Yeah, that's
So-
that's Oklahoma, Idaho, and California there.
I got
Like
a
I said,
question
it-
about those badges.
Yeah.
I don't. My vehicle's broke down. I don't really want to get the sticker or anything. I just want something to put up on the corner of my
okay.
stream. How would I go?
Yes.
What would it cost me to? I don't know. Just a Kansas one. I just
to
want the
get just
picture
a
to
sticker.
just to get a picture and put it up on my screen of my show.
Oh, like I've got up here on the top
Yeah.
of my right hand shoulder near Kansas. Oh, I could probably just send you one. It's copyrighted, so it's not like you could sell it. You can,
Well,
but I'll
it
get
is
all the
out.
proceeds.
Well, I didn't know
Do what?
how I didn't know how you guys did that on screen like that.
Yeah, it's part of the OBS systems. What I used on this one.
Oh, yeah.
That's hard to see. It's
When
got to be cleaned up. Can you hit that plus and see if it'll get bigger, Bonnie? Right below the picture.
Plus on the.
On your screen, it has the picture right
Oh,
below
I
it.
see. Yes, honey.
Yeah,
that
right
better?
now,
There you go.
Right
That's
now-
a little better.
right
That'll
now,
all
when
be cleaned up, the white, and then all
that's
the
cool.
and then all the masks. They're a lot easier to see in person. Then up the left hand rib, I'm putting Liberty Warrior Nation. That's
That
got all
is
three
cool.
states.
That is. Yeah, Alan set up OBS, or I downloaded it, and he tried coming in and setting it up, and he did, but it just made everything real sluggish and everything. So Windows 11 really isn't compatible with OBS right now. So I had to delete it. I don't know. Kind of bummed me out about it, but I'd rather have my system where it'll load up normal.
See if you can upload your OBS to an external drive. You just plug it in when you want to use it, and you still
And-
get
and
and
do-
it ain't burning up your computer any.
Right. Yeah, because he had to go
And
in and around the. Okay, so I was running on Brave, and the OBS system wouldn't allow the camera to work, and so he had to go and upload Chrome, and then we had to go in through that way and go around the lake. He said to make it work.
That was the first one that was done.
That's cool.
Oklahoma.
So, is it a silk? Is that silk screen? Is that what they call it, or how?
That is, it's what they call sublimation, and it's burned in there. It's
Oh,
basically melted into your cup and in your shirts. It's got a heat press.
That's hot.
Smoking.
Smoking. Yes, John. Smoking.
smoking.
Yeah, that's just a few of the things. Like I said, pretty much anything that'll fit in that machine I can do after I print it off with sublimation paint or ink. And
Alan must have heard his ears ringing.
Hey, Alan.
I was just telling him how much you love Windows 11, brother, and how we you set up OBS on mine and how it doesn't like it.
Sorry about the little voice. Granddaughter
That's all
was
good.
telling me something. Yes.
Yeah, I really wish this laptop would have came out with Windows 10 because they're halfway worked out on their bugs. 11's just now starting.
There are lots of problems with 11.
Yeah. Well,
I've heard a lot of people say that.
like I said, I thought I didn't know if it was Bonnie that did something or whatever, but my computer just glitched and it turned it to contrast. That's the first time I've noticed it.
You just passed out for a minute, Monty. You're overdoing it.
No, I used to have the dark contrast on here, and then I reset it to normal. But there's times if I'm going to open up an app and I can't. Let's see what was it doing? Well, my speakers sometimes my audio cut out or something like that, and I'll have to go out check the updates on drivers or something, and then if it needs updated, just update them. Then I got to shut it down, start it back up, and then audio and the camera's back normal.
I think I'd be going back to the store with that bad boy. Exchanging that for Windows 10. Computer and all.
Yeah.
Camo, you're
We are
correct.
livid. We are livid. As I said, we've got to get to work. We have people like D-Dog telling us what we need to do. Anything new that's happening in your state, check it out. That's why I'm researching this power grid thing. Power grid's pretty important. That's like a lot of people's survival
Oh, yeah.
needed.
Hey, if there's anybody in here that has not subscribed to Bonnie, would you please do that real quick? She needs to get to 100 plus.
Thank you, Shane.
Yep. I should have put a shout out to you on my show, but me and Mike's going to. We're going to take care of you. We're going to put a shout out, try to get you built up.
He mentioned me the other day. I was shocked. I was like, oh.
It's just Mike.
And GT.
He's not the boss. He's just Mike.
I was a little more comfortable with him tonight than I was last night.
I know you was about to shit yourself last night.
I was fumbling around all over the place. Oh no, in front of the boss.
Why are you nervous?
Thank you, conservative. Appreciate it.
You know what? Um, from the very beginning, for some reason, Mike has seemed very intimidating. But the more I watch him, the more I see he's he's genuine and he's pissed, which we all are, and I get that. And it's not it us.
Well, just think of it this way: he puts his britches on one leg at a time, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, he's down to earth and everything else, just like all of us. I seen that
That's
up on
true.
Travis's when Travis first got started up. When he was,
Yep.
I think Mike was moving from South Dakota to back to Idaho.
Yep.
I never go over there, so I don't know.
I do. I go over and watch and listen. There's sometimes I'll jump on chat.
Speaking of Shane, remember that link I dropped for you in private chat last night?
Yes.
Yeah, I went back and watched that, and for some reason last night the video was messing up on me, and I was like, he only has audio. Well, no, I went back and there's video too. And I'm like, that's
Oh, yeah.
copyrighted.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
He'll get his day someday and
Oh,
come back and throttle him.
Oh, that's what was going on last week with another mutual brother, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't talk about other channels.
I'm
Not
not.
bad.
I'm just. No, I'm
Okay.
not. I'm just.
We'll just-
I'm not going to give them the time of day, and I'm not even going to mention names because here's the deal.
Nope.
Apparently, right now, Liberty Warriors getting free rent in their mind, and because they can't, that's all they can talk about half the time. I'm thinking, so I'm not going to give them any time or any. I'm not even going to mention names because it's not worth it. I'm over that third grader bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We all need to work together. That's
Well, that's
I
it.
mean-
We got bigger fishes to fry. Once we
Right.
get all
Yes.
that taken care of, then we can go back to third grade or whatever it is.
no.
We just need to worry about channels that do want to work together and ignore
Absolutely.
the rest of them.
And that's what we do.
It's very simple. Let them do their thing. We do our thing.
Exactly,
That's-
John.
I don't want to get in the middle of all that crap.
Nope.
That's it.
My old
It's not
crap,
worth it.
and it stinks.
I really. Well, it's. I think that there should be some way that we could even join more together. I don't know how
Well, we just
that
did
could
it.
happen.
Somebody just they just put Ark Wildman up. I didn't know anything about it. Well, guess what? Now I do.
That's it.
I'm going to go check him out, and then we'll find another one, and then they'll find
Oh,
us.
there you go.
Bonnie, what was
Okay,
that
check
other one
it out.
what was that other one you told me about today that you had me go look at?
North Shore Preparedness.
Yeah.
Sean.
Yes, he's a Canadian and he does videos. He's in an apartment and he shows you how he grows all kinds of vegetables and he grows enough to share with his neighbors. And he's a good man and he's hit a hard time and he needs some help.
Oh wow. Kim Young says Devil Dog Center here. We got Lori C. We got K Nation. Wow.
Well, it's good to see y'all. Thank you, D-Dog.
Hey Kay, how you doing?
Well, I have a wrench over on Travis's channel, so I just said, hey, do a little love raid for Bonnie.
Aw.
Nice. Young.
Nice.
That ought to get you
job.
to 100 subs.
Yeah, if they'd sub, that would be phenomenal.
Yeah, because I think Travis has 200 people on it, 209 on his channel right now.
Oh wow. That's Gigi and I have been trying to figure out how to do the love raids because we were like, we need to go back
Between
to
the two of
that.
you.
Yeah, just take video.
Y'all are
It'll be a
brats.
long night.
Alan, you don't have a wrench here? There's Craig. What's
Greg
up, brother?
DeHunter.
Hey,
Brother, what are you doing?
He lurks
give
more
Jeff a
than
hug.
he lurks more than Bella and Chrissy and all of them combined.
Mhm.
So Craig, how much did you have to pay Jeff to come hang out with you?
A free hug.
There's times I jump down off a panel. It might be 3 or 4 o'clock at night, and then I get a text saying "Good night, sweetheart." I'm like, Craig. I'm like, goodbye.
500. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Hey, that's no fair. Jeff gets to ride in the thing. Whatever it
Hey,
is, whenever he
He said
the things
$500.
people do for good food.
He gets to hear Craig sing all week or however long he's there at what is it? Opera Boy. There it is.
Yeah, I get to spend a few days with Opera Boy. Lucky him.
I might have to
Or
call my
D-boy.
relatives.
Thank you, conservative cowboy.
I
One
thought
day
it
it'll
was
be
Bonnie.
Opera Boy.
Bonnie,
Next
you're
year
at
will be-
99.
I thought it was funny. Craig went
Woohoo.
right into the bathtub and sat down in Reynolds' bathtub.
That was
Sing
pretty
live.
funny. That's when I tuned in there, and then Craig was going to steal the Irish Spring soap, and then Jeff showed him
Boy.
some other soap, and he told his wife, "Hey, you got to smell this," and it's like everyone I've ever known usually hides when you tell them to smell something.
Hey, Joyce. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you.
Bonnie
Craig, you
is
can
at
come up if you
100.
want to.
There you go, Bonnie.
Oh my goodness, it's time to party. 100.
He also laid in his bed. Hi, Tracy
Did-
Q.
Hi, Tracy.
There's Tracy.
Good to see
There
you,
she
Tracy.
is. I haven't seen her all night.
Hey, cowboy. If
She
you want to
was
see
on
some,
your.
if you want to see some good video of a man calling out the cops for being stupid, conservative cowboy is your man.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Tracy. Hope you didn't have to work too hard. Did we have a lot of problems over there tonight?
I
Bonnie?
saw a couple of them getting zapped.
Okay.
There was a
Before
couple
I-
bots.
Pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those V bots. Like
Yeah,
everybody's getting. Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
And you notice how quick they've been coming on here tonight? I mean, it's getting to be a lot more often and just right away.
So at the start of the prayathon on Christmas Eve, we might have had one, and it didn't happen for the first maybe 4 or 5 hours, but then throughout the rest of the
Nope.
time,
Different conservative cowboy.
Craig, how's it going, Craig? Craig, I'm going to have
I
to call my
appreciate
relatives
all
over
y'all.
there and tell them to lock their doors with you and Riddle.
They'll be over there jacking with them crackheads that Craig says lives next door to.
He's going to get Jeff arrested. It's going to make the news. It's coming.
Maybe he can get some
Oh,
free
no.
help out of Riddle. They can go spray foam a house or something. Get some free work out of it. Earn your keep, boy.
That's what
Come on over,
Gigi's
Joe.
talking about coming down here. And I said, if she does, oh my goodness. And we're going to film everything. Well, not everything, but
Yeah, I
If who
wouldn't.
comes down
Not
there?
everything.
Gigi. If
Gigi.
Gigi comes down there,
she's talking about it. She even got permission from her hubby.
oh, the state of Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's big enough for the both of us.
Yeah, but in one town?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm moving anyway. It's okay.
Craig, last
We can
time all of
cause
us
some
showed
trouble.
up, you didn't show up, and half of us all got thrown out of the house and turned into law. And yeah, that was a good time right there.
What?
Luckily, I
South
had a
Dakota?
motel room.
We all need to take a cruise. I
Mhm.
can't do that, Craig. Dang it.
I'm not getting on a boat.
Yeah,
There, you
We
know,
need- we need to meet
There's-
in Dallas.
there's no way that me and Riddle and Craig could ever be on a cruise together because we'd all be laughing so hard. I'd laugh myself right into the ocean.
That's most of us. Yeah, South Dakota debacle. Yeah, that was a good. It was a good time though, for the most part, other than just the Airbnb that they put up with.
Yes, Craig, we can do Dallas.
Yep, Dallas is good. That's pretty close for most of us, except D-Dog.
It's 8 hours.
Rent a campground.
But for me, Dallas
Much
would be
15,
about
16
18
hours.
hours of driving.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Camo, me
Yeah.
and Mike's talking about that for our next year's get together. We're not going to go do Mount Rushmore next year. We did that this year, so next year we're going to do something else. We're going to rent the whole a KOA. That way everybody's right there together. Yeah,
Shane,
Craig,
there's
it's
actually a really.
do what?
I'm
Lonnie?
sorry, hon. You can finish talking. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just telling Craig, yeah, it's only six and a half hours for me to get to Dallas.
Yeah. See, I'm the same as Alan. About 4 or 5.
Now, Houston.
There's a
we
really
could go-
nice KOA campground just on the other side of the Oklahoma border from Texas.
Yeah, there's a big ass casino
got
right across the
cabins.
border in Oklahoma.
Yes, and it's right there, I think, because
Mm-hmm.
that's where I went. Not the one on 35, but the one over Durant.
Yeah, Durant. Yep. Yeah, there's a huge KOA there at Durant.
Yes. We can go find some Indian stuff. I'm sorry, Native American stuff.
I'm
No,
sure that stuff's already
Indian
been found.
No, I go out and find arrowheads every day. Every day that I go, anyway.
Next time I get down through there, I want to see where my great grandpa was born on Bird Creek, right there in between Home and OKC.
Well, I don't
Between
have
where?
to have a camper. I'd have to get a
It's
cabin.
just right in between Tulsa and OKC.
Oh, okay.
Bird Creek. It's a branch off the Hominy Creek. He was born in the Cherokee Nation.
Yep.
I wish there was a way to find more info on further back, but it's hard to get any info through the tribe nation, the elders.
Just go through Indian Nations. They'll have most all the information you want.
Right.
I need to. That's another thing I need to look up. That's everything that all of that history got burned up in a fire.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can trace it back or not.
I traced. It's either fourth or fifth grandfather McCoy to Ohio. And it's a little town right outside of Columbus, to a courthouse. In 1873 there was a fire at the courthouse, and that's where the
You
paper
talking
trail.
Hatfield McCoy out of Kentucky?
No,
Those
well,
McCoys?
I don't know. Some of my cousins say that we're not related, but there's too close a distance in between there and Columbus, Ohio. So who knows?
I bet there's some kind of relation in there.
Oh, somewhere. My great grandfather was a drummer. Let's see, hang on. Great grandfather or great. Now I got to look it up back up. But he was a drummer for the Union outfit and Civil War.
Wow. Two of my great grandmothers were from Oklahoma. Choctaw.
That's what I am, Choctaw. D-Dog, you got any Native American in you?
I don't know. I'm a mutt. My nose is cold.
Is it wet too?
Nope. I don't lick my nose anymore.
Ah,
Just eat crayons and lick windows.
Oh yeah, crayons. I'm all down for the crayons.
crayons and
no more
paint.
Did y'all hear?
No more window licking.
Well, when I used to go to the bar, I used to, pick someone up almost every night because they seen I could lick my eyebrows.
Oh my God.
That's why he spent all the time licking his nose.
Not only did he lick his own eyebrows, he parted them
I could
and
part my hair.
And her.
Gene Simmons had
I
nothing
was
on.
gonna
D-Dog.
say, the guy from Kiss, that was Gene Simmons, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all just made me lose my train of thought.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Go get your rag. You'll be all right.
Yep. There was something I was going to ask y'all if you've heard of. Ever heard of.
See where women's minds go?
Oh, yeah. Bonnie's not innocent.
What? What were we talking about before the tongue? Dadgummit.
Native American. Native American. Blood ancestors.
We're talking about engine
Okay.
stuff.
Not ancestors. Ancestors. Ancestors.
I said it.
Engine.
I said
God.
ancestors. No, that's not
Engine.
correct. That's not
Dang
correct.
it, Shane. Yeah, I gotta
What?
get my
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did.
You'll remember it about 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah. And she'll have to
I know.
email it to me.
Just for that.
She's gonna kick us all off the panel.
Yeah, we're done. Nice knowing you.
No, she didn't want to text me because
No.
she knew I slept with my phone and she knew it'd wake me up. So she emails me. Hello.
Same thing.
Pretty much has the same sound when it wakes me up.
I didn't
Yes, Rita.
think my emails don't make a sound. You need to change your settings.
No, because that's my alerts. Because my computer don't. Have my computer sounds turned off. Because when you're on
Well,
a
I
live,
could
and
just
your
make it
computer-
ring then, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
When you're doing a live, and yeah,
yeah. And your computer keeps singing to you. It's time to turn them off.
Bella will be
Yeah,
up
I
on
like the way
panel.
the little sister told on you tonight.
Oh yeah, they like telling secrets on me. I like to make the shit up as I go. I don't remember it.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Lele.
When Bella's up on panel and she's not muted, you can hear Liz and everybody else texting her. And it's like ding, 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 ding.
I know what it was. The steamboat in, was it Bangladesh? Did y'all see that?
No.
Over it was like 30 deaths and over 100 injuries. It caught fire or exploded or something.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that now.
I knew you was still lurking, Bella.
Put that
She's
in your
sniping.
prayer-a-thon, Monty, for those people. That was pretty bad.
All right. Yeah, I hadn't seen nothing about it. The beginning of this
Lisa
marathon,
knows.
though,
She
there was
said
a 100 car or 100 vehicle pile up there, and
Where was that?
oh gosh darn it, was it? I can't remember if it was the day before the prayer-a-thon or the day of. I can't remember now. It's when they had some ice up there, and Paul Davis come up on my panel and was telling me about the wreck, and a couple others had too. There's 100 vehicles involved in it or something like that.
Oh my goodness. Was it because of the ice or snow or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the way it
That's
sounded, it sounded
horrible.
like black. The way it sounded like black ice. But
Yeah.
That little girl's way past her bedtime, isn't she, Bonnie?
Yes, she is. And mommy
Couple
should
hours.
be home any second. I'll mute.
is that
I was
Laura's?
just thinking. I don't believe so. I haven't got them all down
Yes.
pat. It's Laura's. Okay.
Yes.
So it's Shane's granddaughter.
Yes.
Well, I've been a grandpa since I was 36 years old.
Look at there. I mentioned lurkers, and both Bella and Craig both come up out of the woodworks.
They're not lurkers or snipers. They sit back there and just snipe the bad people. That's what I do to everybody's
Yes,
channel
Barb.
when I just swing by to see what the conversation is.
Yes, Barb. It was Wisconsin. Oh, Annie Whale called it peeping, and I was like, no, it's lurking. Craig can watch a whole couple shows just lurking.
Craig, yes. Uncle Fane, yes. He was lurking out there in Liberty Warrior.
Jane, honey, do you mind taking over for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Why didn't you swing in? Jump up on panel, say hi to my sister. She don't bite.
He was on the phone with me.
Ah,
He was awaiting guests.
ah. Yep, I understand that. My wife was here.
Tell Anita I said hello.
Yeah, that could get you a good old smacking. That's for sure.
Bella.
Craig, are y'all sharing a bed tonight, you and Riddle?
The cuddling up.
Yeah.
Those ain't pillows. Hmm. You just can't beat that movie. Someone told me that they was doing a remake of it. I'm like, oh no, they're gonna ruin it.
What movie?
Craig said he
Planes,
tried.
trains, and automobiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Craig
top
got
that.
rejected.
You see that, devil dog? You're being paged.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna do a lot of good to drop the link. We can't let you in.
Yeah, you can keep it knocking, but you can't come in.
I'll
The
drop
host
it
has
anyway. You
stepped
can
away.
hang out in the waiting room.
The host has stepped away momentarily.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
He said he was sleeping in between them. Craig said he refused. Riddle refused.
Well,
Oh goodness.
Craig, you got to find a way to get a return on that $500 you had to pay for Riddle to hang out with you this weekend.
deep faulty equipment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Riddle will be singing opera by the end of the week.
Oh man.
Oh,
His voice will be about 3 octaves higher.
They're both gonna come out together and then join hands, being a duo.
Coming out of what? The closets? You silly faggot. Dicks are for checks.
Yep.
he's on tonight, D-Dog. I'm done.
What, Bonnie? Oh, Craig said night.
Yes.
Night, baby.
No, you said right.
Yeah, he said right.
Oh,
Skipping
right.
on the beach.
okay, I need new glasses. Sorry, Craig.
You guys ain't got no beach in Louisiana.
Yes, we do.
You got
Yes,
swamp.
they do.
We got me.
After you get past the gators, you get all the way to the beach.
Oh, I can't wait to see tomorrow when you guys go wrestle alligators. That's gonna be sweet.
It's not going to be much.
Ooh, we
You're
got
going to
boots.
lose.
You might be surprised. Riddle might be coming back with a pair of alligator boots.
My money's on the Gators.
Yeah, mine too.
I've been
Yeah,
down
just
here
because
too
it's
long.
attached to the end of his leg doesn't mean they're boots. That just means that some bitch won't let go.
Yeah, it's still swallowing.
I see some of those bigger ones. What was it? Was it Swamp People? Old Troy Landry.
Yeah.
Well, it's not particularly him, but it's some of them. They was over the 12-footers. There's been
Yeah.
one or two that have been over that, and I'm like, good golly, that thing filled up a boat.
Mhm.
You know, the little canoe boat they
Yeah,
had.
they get pretty big. They get pretty big down here.
And I seen what they was baiting them with too. The
Yeah,
big
with a chicken.
like this. Yeah, a whole chicken, and I'm like, goodness, take a whole trailer just to bait up your whole bayou.
So the higher you hang the chicken out of the water, the bigger the gator. You get that?
Yeah,
You
'cause he
get
can-
that concept. Because bigger
Yeah,
gators.
because
They can launch higher.
Yeah, they can launch.
At any time, a gator can jump in your boat. Anytime. Anytime.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
crazy.
If,
That's why they
if
got
you're-
those airboats. They go real fast.
I mean, I fished around them for years. I mean, they don't. You
Yeah.
know, it's
I would like to ride
He's
on
up
one of
there in
those
the-
too. Those with the big fan in the
They're
back.
fun. They're fun.
they're loud.
Loud. They're real loud. This one was a souped up big block with a blower, and it was up in Illinois.
Yeah.
And holy cow, there was two of them, son and father. So the whole crew, we got up in there, and oh my goodness, I sat kind of up in the front, not exactly in the front, to balance more out with the skinnier crew, and that thing would sideways, everything else, but it was super loud. It's fun.
That'd be so
Got
fun.
a video.
Well, yeah, Craig, you go kayaking near them.
They handed me a pair of headphones, and I'm like, I don't know where those have been. I don't want to wear them, and that was my mistake.
Yeah, you got to put them on.
Yeah.
You always carry earplugs in your pocket.
Oh, I had some from work, but they still wasn't enough.
No, you need both. You wear earplugs in right.
Wow,
You want to
really?
keep your hearing.
Oh yeah.
I
What?
didn't know they were that loud.
Oh yeah. It's more or less like open headers, and it's a big block that's supercharged.
It
They're
is
putting
open.
out. Yeah. It's super
Cool.
thunder loud.
Well, I don't know that it'd be so cool that if it's that loud, but
Oh, but they are fun. Go over little sandbars and everything else.
yeah. Well,
Little
that
jumping-
first drive that Craig did,
It's
that's
they're
what I
sitting there
thought he was
doing-
in.
doing donuts in them even.
Yeah, those puddle jumper planes will do the same thing. You got to wear headphones in them too. They're just as loud.
What's that,
What's a
Craig? I
pedal
can't hear
jumper
you.
plane?
What'd you say, Bonnie?
What's a pedal jumper plane?
It's just a little plane. It usually holds 4 people, maybe 6 people, and it's got 2 out propellers on it, one on each side of the hull.
Like a
It's
Cessna.
super- Yeah, smaller than that and twice as loud.
Oh,
Kind of like what they call a bush plane up in Alaska.
Mhm.
Yep. Looks like a crop duster, Bonnie.
Yeah, with
Okay.
pontoons.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh, Biden decided to start back on the wall. He didn't like Texas outdoing him. Huh.
yeah.
You see how much Texas had done in 2 days?
I didn't notice. I hadn't seen it. I didn't think they was moving very fast when they started, but maybe they got the.
In 2 days, they did 800 feet.
They need
Awesome.
more
pretty-
equipment out there, don't they?
Yeah, they're moving right along.
Yeah,
You
when
can
I
say-
said it when he was going to announce it, and he only had the one crane out there, and I'm going, that's going to take a day or 3.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, if you see
That's-
the drone footage on it, they got like 8 cranes, a bunch of excavators, and all types of other crap there. Yeah, but they're
That's what
supposed
I
to
wanted to know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
they're supposed to be doing 3 different sections all at once, the 3 highest traffic areas.
Good.
Good. I hope
Yeah,
they
I-
get Big Ben too. I don't know how they're going to get Big Ben. But I'd like to know what happened to all those supplies because it was all piled there, ready to go. It was all paid for. The people were paid for to construct it.
When Texas decided to do that, the government went out and picked up all that crap and moved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all that money for doing the wall was already in escrow, and they can't
Mhm.
retrieve it. So Texas is using that money to do their own wall.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, they just don't understand. They could have just continued what Trump started and just filled those gaps instead of building their own wall.
Yes, camo.
That's Texas property, not federal government property.
That's it.
Right.
No, I think that wall's about 260 years overdue.
Yeah.
Up, that
My
must have
bad.
been something real important someone just got.
No,
Wasn't me.
Facebook.
Wasn't me.
Oh, it's just Facebook? Okay. It's not too
Yeah, that's
important.
the only that's the only loud alert I got on there.
That's fine. Facebook will be out of business soon enough.
Yep.
I need to get that stick. Download all those photos. My mother has photos on hers from great ancestors. I need to download all of that. There's another one.
But
Yeah, and they just keep on.
oh, bot.
I don't know if everybody's going. Did they
Wonder
get
who's gonna get it. Tracy Q, Liz, or Lisa.
Lisa got it.
it? Okay.
And Liz.
Thank you, Lisa.
They don't stand a chance with those mods in there.
Oh, I'm telling you, those are some of the best mods on the net right now, or in YouTube. Nothing can
Yeah.
touch them girls.
Another good one is Independent Many.
Yeah.
Well, Pastor Dragonfly, she did pretty good there when she was doing it for Jaco all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, she hit me. All three of my accounts.
No, she. Hell, must have been calling Jaco out.
Why? Because he's a bitch?
Love bubbles. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sending you love bubbles. I can't help it. I just. Oh, there's so much more I want to say.
Yeah, we've had Carmen on our show a couple times.
Oh,
She seems like a really nice lady.
Tires in front of the green zone.
what movie, Bella?
What's a green zone?
Supposed to be a
Oh,
no fight zone.
Oh,
Over in Iraq.
yeah.
Yeah,
Supposed to probably be neutral.
yeah. It's really not even supposed to be occupied by either side. That's why they make
Kind of like
them.
supposed to be like no man's land, right in between when, in World War One.
Well, it's kind of like North and South Korea. Even though it's just one country, it's
Right.
still divided.
38th parallel.
yeah. John, you're awful quiet tonight.
I'm just listening.
Oh,
I was reading some stuff too. Reading some of D-Dog's stuff. I'll never get caught up.
A lot of stuff I've been dropping is 20 years of research too.
I read it till I get cross-eyed, then I stop.
There's some of them things that only takes about 15 minutes to get cross-eyed.
Yeah.
And it ain't your eyes; it's usually your brain.
Well, I have to have a brain for it to get messed up. So
Well, I think that myself too at times. Mine gets scatterbrained at times.
I'm thinking myself, I need to go and fix me some coffee. But then another part of me is just like, no, just go to bed.
you need to go to bed, young man.
You sound like it. Your
I
voice
started
is
falling.
winding.
I seriously started falling asleep earlier, and I'm like, and then my computer screen glitched, and I'm like, huh. Then awake trying to see if it's going to do it again.
By the time your eyes close, that screen will go black.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Sorry to hear that, Camo.
I guess Bonnie's still playing her game.
Do what?
Says I'm sorry. Bonnie, I guess Gigi's still playing her game.
The other Bonnie.
I think you need to go to sleep, young man.
Yeah, I ain't far. It's 11:30 here.
I'm about ready to call it a day.
I will hear
Bonnie,
about
thank
30
you for
minutes.
having me up. Bonnie, thank you for having me up on panel. Shane, you had an excellent show. D-Dog, John.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Good to see you,
Pleasure,
Bonnie.
pleasure.
Have a good night.
You're looking
Love
extra
you all.
cute, Monty.
Huh?
You're looking extra cute, buddy.
Don't start calling me sweetheart like Craig. he did that on my birthday after he had his campfire, his little video stuff. I wake up and he sent me a text at 9:34 and we're both on the same time. He goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, happy birthday, sweetheart." And I'm like, "What's up with the sweetheart stuff?"
Well, as long as he doesn't have our little pet name, okay, Muffin?
But me and him's got the same last name. No.
Just tell him those ain't pillows.
I know we didn't come from Arkansas. I'm just saying.
Where the men are men and the sheep are scared.
Super scared.
And the dueling banjos play all day. All right. Much love. God bless.
All right. See you, Bonnie.
See you, man.
Like, see? Down there in chat. Night, sweetheart. Good night, sweet cheeks.
Night, Muffin.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, baby.
Not even ask
See what you started, Craig.
Good night, you big hunk of burning nose.
You want to be my huckleberry?
Fine for Zeke.
John, this starting to remind me of a
I'm
big
way
hair, but
tired.
not the same way Ken does it.
Yeah.
I'm way tired. All right.
Right.
Night, y'all.
Rolling out the cure.
Sweet cheeks, Monty.
Yep.
Which cheeks?
I sent
Craig?
this one to you guys, right?
Put that on big screen, Bonnie. Please.
I do have that one.
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay.
Yep.
No,
It's another Carl Miller book.
Here we go.
It's only 9 pages.
All right.
Or this one.
I don't know that I have that one.
No.
uslawbooks.com. I don't either.
No, but I know where to download it.
It's kind of hard to find on there.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see, that's 13th Amendment group. Civil procedure. What about the one entitled Rights Are Not Privileges?
I'd have to go back and look.
I don't know if I have that.
God, how many windows do I have open on this thing? Jesus.
All right, Craig. Good night. Be careful.
See you, Craig.
Night, Craig.
Be sure you tuck Ritalin good and tight now.
Yep.
Give Jeff a hug from all of us.
Okay.
Monty's still sniping too.
Yeah.
Bonnie, you see my dog on the couch in my avatar pic?
Aw.
Well, he's not supposed to be on there. So we went outside and checked the mail one day, and I guess I was gone too long. Came back in, that's what he was doing. And he didn't move.
Looks like somebody's patting him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it was my daughter that's wound up sitting down with him. He wasn't going to move. I just took his picture, and finally we got him down. That's my mother's antique couch that he was on. We don't let him on the furniture, but he said, I'll show you guys. Leave me
Yep.
behind.
Hey, D-Dog, Cowboy's got a question for you in the chat.
Shit, I had that open earlier today.
One of the 35 you just closed.
No, I didn't close any of them. It was on at the computer over there at the other desk. Like, this is my notes that I take, and I work off of that.
Yeah, very well organized.
Looks identical to mine. I don't waste paper. That's for sure.
Well, there's 8 different sets of notes. The ones that go straight, I do those, and then the ones at an angle, I do those, and then if I turn it, then those. Flipped upside down, I do those. Yeah, the 13th Amendment, which is finally ratified in 1819 when Virginia ratified it, and I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I need to organize my notes. That's why it takes me so long to find anything, because I have a spiral notebook that I write down everything.
Me too, but I'm too damn lazy to turn the page and grab a new page, so I just keep turning it and writing. I just keep scribbling all over it.
Yeah. And if you use a bigger marker every time, you just write over the old stuff.
There you go.
Trust me, I've done it. I've run out of paper. Believe it or not, I've run out of paper.
Yeah, I've used my paper so much I had to start drawing squares around what goes with what, so I didn't confuse them.
Yeah. Then the next thing will be underlining it.
Yep, doing that too. I got a college one right next to me that's full like that, and then I've got another one that's on top of that that's not the college, but it ain't the little bitty high school one either that I had to start on. I don't know how many spirals I got full of that's crap from the last 10, 12 years.
I can't find that link for this other book. And it's lots of pages. Let's see. Go to the 19th century.
Oh. U.S. Embassy is inside the green zone. Layla must be young. I only liked the snow when I was a kid.
It's fun for a little while, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it when we get snow, but about a day and a half later, I'm done.
Does it like
Oh.
blind you really quick,
What's that?
John?
What's that?
The snow?
Blind me?
Yes. I don't know if it's because we're not used to it, but
Oh, you
when
mean
it
like a
snowed,
glare? Like,
yes, that
yeah,
blinding.
I do know. Well, because you know it'll snow here, then the sun will come out, and it really,
Mhm.
it does have a glare on it. And we're not getting any snow this year.
I hope
Doesn't
not.
look like the panhandle of Oklahoma is either, the way it's
I'm
acting.
not complaining.
Yeah, me neither. Except we ain't got no moisture really to speak of either.
Right.
We could use all that moisture out here in the no man's land.
How
I've
far are
had-
you from Durant? Shane?
How far am I from Durant?
Yeah.
I think about about 5.5 hours.
Wow.
I think. I'll have to ask my brother. He goes down there all the time because his wife's got family down there.
Okay.
Plus that big old casino that's right there right off I-35. Two of his wife's cousins work there.
I think the one on 35 is Windstar, isn't it?
I couldn't tell you. I've never been to it. I've been by it, but I've never been to it.
Yeah.
I know it's the biggest one
With that-
supposedly I know it's the biggest one in the nation, but it's supposedly the biggest one in the world. I don't know how true that is now, but it used to be.
Wow. We were going to go to the one in Durant, but I had the two girls. I didn't know anything about kids
Yeah,
weren't allowed in them.
Yeah, there's a little bitty one in Durant too.
Shane.
Yes, I seen that. Conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the only place I've heard that out of, Cowboy. There's a lot of banks saying they don't even have change, like pocket change. coins.
Oh no.
Yeah, can you believe Lightfoot is finally asking for federal help and the feds are ignoring her?
Yeah.
She deserves it.
What a disaster.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Lightweight.
Yep.
If
I
only
thought
they had.
that was a riot during one of Kaylee's press conferences. She referred to her as lightweight. That was great.
I know that Trump did too. I giggled my ass off.
Yeah.
If only they had a sheriff, huh, D-Dog?
Yeah. Or
Lonnie woke up
even
again.
a decent county commissioner, because they don't answer to anybody either.
Yeah, the county commissioners in Oklahoma signed the checks for the sheriffs.
Really?
Right. Yeah, but the sheriff, well, your sheriff's elected in Oklahoma, right?
Yes.
Okay. If they're elected, they don't answer to anybody but the people, and same with the county commissioner.
Right. Bingo.
Yep. The governor can kiss their ass because they ain't going to listen.
Well, you hope they won't listen.
Well, if they know their job.
Bingo.
And if they don't know their job, shame on you.
Well, this one here in town, he's pretty good. And I know they go down to that sheriff's deal every year down in Oklahoma City, and they have that big to do, and they're all supposedly pretty much on the same page. Now, what that entails, I couldn't tell you.
They're not all elected?
No.
No.
In fact, there's 2 states that don't even have anyone that is doing the sheriff job.
Isn't
Yep.
Maine one of them?
Yep. I
Yep.
think New Hampshire.
Yep.
And then there's one state that has a sheriff, but he has a different title. And 15 or 16 states, the sheriff is appointed.
Huh. By who?
Some's the governor, some is the county officials.
Oh, okay. Well, we always vote on a sheriff, but there's always only one person running, so
Kind of narrows your vote, doesn't it?
That's the beauty of a small town, Bonnie.
yes.
You
And
get
if you
into
don't like them,
Chicago.
you can always go ahead, D-Dog.
Yeah, if you get into Chicago, there's probably, for the primary, there's probably 30 or 40 for each party.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want to hear some war stories about the first election for Sheriff Clark, I think he has one of his stories is actually on Sheriff Mac's YouTube page, and the other one I think is Constitutional Sheriff Association or something like that.
Excuse me, D-Dog. Bonnie, chat.
I think somebody else got him.
It's already been wiped out twice.
My iPad's on delay. I see it. Okay.
Because when I tried, it said error. It was like somebody else zapped him.
Yeah.
I always go in and I report it too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there ain't no sense getting rid of them if you ain't going to report them.
Right.
Excuse me a second.
Was that Laura?
Yes.
I thought so.
Shane, what you gonna do next week?
As in,
Show.
I'm still kicking that one around. I know I want to have a little more diversibility, in it with instead of just one person, have maybe a couple, maybe even have a couple on panel with me. I just don't want too many people because then everybody starts talking over everybody. It's hard to hear.
Right.
And then when you get call-ins, your back room builds up really fast, plus the screen.
You got a bunch of likes. I saw. Yeah,
A
boy.
bunch of what?
You got a bunch of likes on the show.
You know what? I didn't even look at that.
You
I'll have
did,
to go back
yeah.
and look.
I can't remember exactly. 370.
Hang on just a second.
Yeah, you can look.
Yeah. I'll go
That's almost.
take a good-
380. I want to say 383. I saw.
It's at 4,533 views already and 568 likes.
Oh, it jumped up. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
I'm not surprised.
Mike was betting it was going to hit $5,000 before I went to bed, but yeah, I was climbing like 100 every 10 minutes when we first got off there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Uper.
Hopefully I
remember
get to
you.
7,000 by morning.
Thank you, Uper. I appreciate it.
Arc Wildman sent him. Cool.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Uper's another good one. Uper, do you have a channel? Can't remember. But you used to get on Arc Wildman's, or maybe it was JW's panel. I just know I've seen him. I think it was JW's panel.
Bonnie,
think
it looks
that's
like
where I
you're
saw
up
her.
to 106.
Wow.
Yep, finally found my link for that right to travel at U.S. Law Books.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Uper.
US 43 at 89. 201 US 43 at 89. Hale versus Henkel. I think it was 1906. Was the original. Like I said, that thing's been used about 1,600 times and federal courts and has won every time. Lily, I just started a channel, but it's under Liberty Warrior. But it's my own show. It's kind of like Ladies of Liberty. They have their own show. Now I've got one. I just started tonight. Was the first night.
Well, we appreciate you coming over here, Layla.
Yeah, the thing I like about that one link I just dropped,
Yeah.
because it goes a lot more in depth on police powers and due process.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty thorough.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. I agree on most of what it says.
Yeah, and
Love
cops
the
will agree with you all day long on that damn thing and still throw you in jail. And it's like, y'all are screwing up. Survival Buzz, hello.
Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for posting that, Bella. We
Yeah.
wasn't going to call it late night with Shane because then everybody would refer me to Jimmy Kimmel or somebody, and nah. So it's my name and then late night.
Thank you, the Survival Buzz.
Hell yeah.
Man, it's
Are you
good stuff.
saying
Good stuff, D Dog. I'm down. I'm looking at taxing power, surrender of rights. I'm just glancing over it. It's a lot of good stuff.
It's a good read, man. It's a real good read.
do you
Yeah, it
have a
should be.
Colonel Survival Buzz? Sorry, y'all. Shane's night shift. It's good, Grandma.
Yeah, it is. I like that.
D Dog, I think I told you I've been sending all this stuff you've been putting up for us. I'm giving it to my son. He's been saving it. He's interested in it. He's going to graduate college, I think in May next year, and
What's he going to school for?
he's in computer science. He's majoring in cybersecurity,
Cool.
and he's also going to, when he gets out of school, he's going to get his real estate license. And I told him, I said, you know, all this stuff I'm giving you, I said, probably will help you in your real estate ventures.
Yeah, because you don't need a license to sell real estate.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to need a license, but if he has this information, he's got power. That'll get around a lot of stuff.
Well, they can't make you get a license because you have a right to work.
Right.
It's just another case of forced servitude. You just have to know how to work the system. And it's all through affidavits and the Constitution. Instead of having to go to a class to renew his real estate license every year, just send in that affidavit every year and they'll just, kind of ignore what he does and he'll be able to do whatever he wants. But just a minute, you're talking Louisiana, right?
Yeah, we do things a little different too down there. You know, all the states do, but
Yeah, but Louisiana is a little bit more into like the civil law rather than common law.
mm-hmm.
It's hard as hell to get a case put into common law in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yes, Red, that's a good one too. Yeah, here in Oklahoma, if you've got a license to sell something or do plumbing or heat and air or something like that, all it does is just give people permission to sue you. If you don't have a license, they can't sue you because it was on them for hiring you knowingly that you don't have one. Goes back on the homeowner or the business. Oklahoma, huh? Survival?
Yeah.
I like seeing that.
You see camos, D-Dog?
Yep.
Okay.
He was already looking it up. I'm scared.
Hmm.
Yep. Video of Carl Miller. There you go. There's a short one. It's all about the Constitution. It's only 5.5 hours long. Enjoy it.
Oh, good, a quick one.
We're at in Oklahoma, Buzz. He must be no man's land too. All right.
Well, the military is going to be all excited if things go sideways in Iraq.
Yeah.
Yep, that means they can go and steal some more of our money to go do something that we don't have any business having our nose in to start with.
That's it. That's exactly right. That's why they're pushing us so hard, because that's the only way they can reset the budget. Is because everybody forgets about it, so they just zero it out and start over again and screw us some more.
So did they raise the limit on the deficit?
They, if I'm not mistaken, they pushed it back till February. I think they did raise it enough to get them by till February.
Right.
Yeah, I think Manchin was the one that kind of put a damper in that. That was one reason they couldn't get that other bill through there, is because they don't want to raise the debt ceiling. Him and Sinema told him to go fly a kite. And they saying Manchin's threatening to switch sides. Well, that would be all right if him and Sinema would, because even if just he did, that would put the Republicans back in control.
Yeah, and Crenshaw should actually switch sides to actually show how he votes.
Yep.
Yeah, well, another friggin' rhino. Him and Romney and little light in the britches, Graham, Lindsey,
Yep.
McConnell, all of them need to go.
Cocaine Mitch.
I thought that was China Mitch because his wife's from China.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, who am I to judge?
Yeah. That's right.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Next year is going to be very interesting.
I see that, Camo. Huh. Interesting.
It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, Manchin should stay there on the Democrat side just so he can keep throwing wrenches in their friggin' gears. Landrew, he switched, and I was like, man, don't switch. Just stay over there and just piss them off. When that happened, what was that? In the 19, I guess it was, when Landrew switched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Carl, I met Carl Miller too. About 3 or 6 months before he got onto the defense team for Kevorkian. And then he walked away from that case when the actual defense attorney stopped listening to his advice. Kevorkian was all set up to walk too.
I'm scared there's going to be another one that gets to walk real soon.
You know,
That little lady that's been in there, I have a feeling she's going to walk.
which one?
Drizzle Drawers,
Oh,
Max.
yeah.
Pretty sure.
Well, if you trust the government to check up on the government, you're a fool.
Oh, I know that's right.
I spent
Especially when-
0 time doing any investigation into that mess.
Yeah, when I heard Comey's daughter was in there when he's been implicated, I knew right then, because she's a prosecutor, I knew right then she was going to walk. Had a pretty good feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crooked from top to bottom.
Yeah, I actually think that she is Epstein's handler. and she knows how to keep her mouth shut. And Epstein had to go because he doesn't know how. He was just
Well,
a
and
figurehead.
I think she was over the whole damn mess, to be honest with you, and he was just a puppet.
Yeah, she's
Like
another
in
Hillary
Madden?
Clinton. No one's going to touch
Oh
her.
yeah, oh yeah,
She
Her
had all the
daddy-
money. Right?
yeah. That's where a lot of the money was coming from.
Right. She was bankrolling everything.
Mm-hmm.
And her old man was the face in the crowd on TV. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how they were working it.
Yep. He was
Oh,
the
yeah, he's
charisma and
another
she was the
idiot.
drive.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that they would just. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Had
It's all about money.
Yeah.
Well, did you watch any of those videos I gave you having to do with CPS?
Not yet. I haven't. No.
Okay.
I mean, I started one of them.
Yeah, you'll understand. It's all about money and trafficking kids. That's all CPS does.
Yes.
Red Cross the same way, isn't it?
Hmm.
I don't know. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole.
Just look at what those guys make.
Well, here's all you got to know. You work for the government? Yes. Okay. Guilty.
There you go.
I mean, pretty much it.
Yep.
Yeah, but CPS is a private entity that has no ties to the government. And through, if you look at their handbook for their court procedures, it says that it acts like the superior court. Okay? It acts like the superior court, but it's not the superior court. But it's acting like it. And you go through it, and they have all this crap about penance and everything else that people have to do and jump through hoops to get their kids back. And if you read it's like 3 paragraphs up from the bottom. It doesn't matter which state. And it's going to say this court is not to find remedy. Since when does a court not find remedy? That's their job.
Bingo.
And oddly, the sheriff says he can't do anything about that.
He can keep them from coming on your property.
Yeah.
Can't or won't.
Do what?
That once a case is opened, the sheriff says he cannot do anything about that.
Well,
That's
your
where he's
sheriff's
wrong.
full of shit.
That's where he's wrong.
Like I said, it's not can't. He won't do it.
Yeah, he's just a bitch. Get
Right.
a new
Well,
sheriff.
he apparently don't know the law, or hasn't read it.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, the CPS is about like the Fed and the IRS. They're none of them's government entities. None of them.
well, the family court, which CPS invented, doesn't make warrants. What they do is they give pickup orders. A pickup order, no one has to follow. But if the police or the sheriff that goes out with them decides they're going to follow that, then you're kind of screwed because they don't know their job. And they don't know their job, and that's shame on you for not teaching them their job. It's our job to inform them what their job is.
It's a sad day when we have to tell them what their job is when they have the job.
Right.
Yeah, but it's our responsibility. It's in the Declaration of Independence that we have to instruct them.
Correct.
Well, we're the ones paying them anyway.
They don't
All
care
right,
where the
Tracy.
money comes from as long as they get the money.
Tracy, I'll see you at the news tomorrow.
Not Tracy.
Good night,
Thank you.
Tracy.
Thank you.
Guys, I think I'm going to jump off too. I'm starting to turn into a pumpkin. It's after midnight.
I think I'm going to
Yeah.
close it down.
And that's not a pretty sight.
I think everybody's pretty tired today.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long day. Oh, John.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bear, squirrel. Squirrel, bear, squirrel.
He didn't hear you.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you this. Let me see if I got this up real quick. Now, Bear's not afraid of squirrels. He'll go get them. But there's one creature that Bear cannot handle.
A cat.
Nope.
Porcupine.
We don't have those here, thank God.
Skunk.
What did I do with it?
Probably a mouse or a rat, something little bitty and harmless, kind of like an elephant.
Here you go. I'll show you.
Hey, Bear. Watching. Hey, Bear.
He don't like crabs either. I don't blame him.
Get him. Him right there.
Nice Tracy.
Well, that's a crawfish.
Yeah.
Please do come back.
And it's not even a big crawfish.
Yeah, that's just a little one.
He must have got his nose pinched real good one time.
Yeah, that's all it takes. One time to learn.
Oh yeah.
He just lays there looking at it.
When we're boiling crawfish, when we dump them out of the sack into the soaking bin, every now and then want to slip out, and he's standing there waiting on it, but he doesn't do anything to him. He barks at him. And I know he's never been pinched that I know of. He just knows that. I guess he figured it out. If I grab him, he's going to get me.
He'll grab you back.
Yeah, but that's a little one. They don't hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everyone have fun. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Good night,
So,
everyone.
dude, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Everyone
Brian.
in chat, thank you so much.
Good night, everybody in chat.
Appreciate
night.
all of you.
D-Dog.
Yep. Night, everybody.
Thank you again, Bonnie.
Thank
Appreciate
you. Love and
Bye.
hugs.
Yep. Thanks for letting us hang out with you.
Yep, it was a good time.
I appreciate it.
Good
And
show
Shane,
tonight, Shane.
Shane,
Yes.
I'm really glad you had a chance to see me today.
I am too. It made my day. Thank you.
He's going to sleep better tonight just knowing that.
I was worried about that. I really was. I was going, damn, I hope I get to see him today. I haven't had enough shit rubbed up my ass yet, but thank you.
Yeah, just don't think about me when you're wearing those tights.
That's not a problem, I'm pretty sure.
All
We'll
right,
see
good night,
y'all
y'all.
later.
Bye.
Good, John.
Good night, Bonnie.
See you, Bonnie.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Night, Shane.
Night, bud.
Night, y'all. Love ya. Have a good night.